Welcome to the virtual career fair, hosted by the Sustainable Community Aid Network, featuring an interview with the founder of Niango, Rachel-Diane Epoupa.
Thank you so much, Rachel, for joining me here today. Could you start off introducing yourself and telling us about your passion?
Sure. First of all, thanks for having me. My name is Rachel-Diane Epoupa. I am an advisor in equity, diversity, and inclusion, and I'm also the founder of Niango. So I'm passionate about social justice, alternative economy, and of course, fashion. Yeah.
So would you say it's this passion for fashion that led you into creating your business, Niango?
Yes, and a combination of the other passion, which are social equity and alternative economy. So Niango is an alternative brand, really centered around women issues and the willingness to promote non-mainstream know-how and working with communities of women artisans.
That's really wonderful. So what does your day-to-day look like?
I don't think I have a traditional day-to-day set. I will say that it works by season or time. So there is a time where I need to sit down and create. And then there is a time where I need to contact women, design project and be in relationship with communities of women. And then there is a time of productions where you have to work with pattern cutter, stewards, and all of that. And then there is a time where I have to work on creating content, developing material, and engaging my community on different platforms. And of course, time to sell.
Of course.
Yeah.
So
it's a combination of all of these tasks. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I'm really interested in the community work that you do, because I think it's amazing that you can have a business and still use that as a medium to help communities, help women in specific. And so could you talk about more about how you use fashion to be able to help women that are disadvantaged with economic opportunities?
Yeah, it will be very grandiose to say that I'm here, I'm helping women. It's not as simple as that. I sometimes feel like I'm learning more from them than that I'm bringing to them, actually. And for me, it's like both ways. And it's not also easy because it's a new territory. Sometimes when you hear fashion, people want to see the glamour, the beauty, the dreams. And here I am coming with difficult topic. And alternative economy is also something that has existed, but it seems very new in the mainstream. So there is a lot of education and awareness around that. And I feel like this journey is just rewarding in that sense when I'm learning, but also raising awareness around some issues and also just connecting with women in general.
So you said that it's really not as easy as it seems. Like there's a lot of learning, there's a lot of work that goes into it, and it's like a journey for you. So what would you say are the challenges that you've had to face since the beginning of starting your business?
It's probably setting an alternative business in itself, which is not so much centered around monetary earning. It's centered around values. And it's just finding a balance between remaining true to your values and remaining true to your messaging, but also reminding yourself that it's still a business. And I think finding that right balance has been the most challenging part for myself, and also just being and learning to communicate effectively around what is that I'm doing, because sometimes people are confused. Is it an NGO that you're doing, or is it a fashion business? And I tend to say it's both. But yeah, there is limited education around this type of business, and that has been, I would say, the most challenging part.
Yes, I think definitely setting up an alternative business where there has been none. Definitely, you have to explain yourself a lot and what you're doing. But on the flip side, what have you enjoyed the most about starting your own company?
I think is the part about raising awareness around the issues, feeling that I'm contributing to positive impact. But also because I am a bit of a dreamer and an idealist, there is a sense of fulfillment in this idea of pursuing your dreams or your vision, and kind of showing people that it's possible, that we can question the status quo, we can innovate, and we can create fair transaction and equal that are win-win with the people we're working with. So like I said, it's not an easy one, but it's a challenge that I'm willing to face and to continue to fight for.
That is really amazing. I definitely respect that. So are there any projects that you're currently working on? It seems like you do a lot of things, community work, and then the business itself, and then outreach. Yep. So is there any new projects that you're working on in your business right now?
Sure. Currently, we took some months to take a step back to rethink our strategy and to reformulate our messaging. And right now, we are moving toward more of a platform. So the production and the selling of the collection, it has never been at the center of Niango, but it will even be, on the back of Niango. And we really want to work on, interviewing, showing the traditional know-how, and promoting them and talking with the women in the field. And once in a while, as a result of that, we might produce some few pieces, but it's going to move more, it's going to become more of a platform that is promoting work with community and raising awareness around all these traditional know-how that are not, that we don't talk enough about. Yeah.
That's great. I know you mentioned like some of the qualities that you have is like you're kind of a dreamer and a visionary. So could you like sum it up and say what are like the qualities that you would say led you to the point that you are right now in your life?
It's probably that I'm really connected to my why I'm doing certain things, and I am intentional about what I'm doing, and it has helped me to just be consistent and just never give up despite the adversity. I think that is probably the quality that, I'm really connected to my why, and I'm very intentional about what I'm doing. Yeah.
That's really amazing. That's great. And lastly, is there any piece of advice that you have to youth and students looking to get into the fashion industry and wellness industry?
The fashion industry. So that's the challenging part, because I feel like I am across different industry. Part of it is community development, another part is a bit of fashion, but more sustainable fashion, and another part is just alternative economy. So my advice will be based on those aspects. It's definitely I would say passion is the key, because all these different sectors or areas are challenging areas, and you really, like I said, have to come strong and connected to your value, because this is what will make you, transcend every adversity, and to trust your mission and the ability to reinvent yourself and to remain a dreamer, but at the same time, walking with the reality we are surrounded by.
That is very important. It's definitely good to know the environment you're in and what you're working with, so you can present your passion really well. Thank you so much once again, and I hope you have an amazing day. I love what you do, and I think what you do is amazing for women and the community in general.
Thank you so much for having me, and I look forward to hear more about your work, and I love what you stand for, and good luck on your mission. And
thank you.